Hey everybody and welcome back. This is the next edition, the next episode of our Dark Souls 2 Revisited playthrough. I think this is actually going to be episode 11, although you'll see in the title if I've got that wrong. I'm Fox with FoxeoGames, and we're taking another look at Dark Souls 2, giving it a fresh look, giving it another chance. Seeing if maybe it wasn't as bad as I remember it, maybe now that I've gotten a little more accustomed to it, now that I'm a little more familiar with how the game functions, maybe I won't be so harsh on it, and that has generally been true so far during this playthrough. At the end of this playthrough, I'll upload a video to my main channel, FoxeoGames, where you can subscribe from the description box below. And in that main channel, interesting that this basket actually blocks me, but I can push it around. And that video will be me kind of giving my final thoughts and impressions of the game and my experience playing through it again. I definitely feel like I'm going to be more positive than I was last time. Although, like I said before, I'm not recanting the statements I've made. I'm not saying that, oh, you know, it's not bad anymore. Or it doesn't have any problems anymore. No, not at all. But perhaps, just maybe, it's a little more playable than I remember it. For some reason, I thought these guys used to have like really high poise, but I guess not. Obviously, we need to stop the windmill right there to get rid of the poison and the boss chamber. Otherwise, the boss can be really painful to fight. I think I've already used my Estus Flash Shard. Yeah, I think we've already used that. The one I just got. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Is that gonna stack all the way? Probably not. It's stacking really slowly. No, stop. Don't poison me. Please don't poison me. Stop stacking. Stop it. Wow. Yep, poison. Great. Well, whatever. Now we don't have to worry about being poisoned again. Although, holy crap, does that poison really hit you hard. Oops, missed that first one. And I think there's a guy following me. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Oh, shoot. Can I backstab this guy? Huh. Interesting. Ooh. That guy's a one-shot. There we go. I thought you could backstab this guy, but I guess I'm just not in the right position for it. Or not. Interesting. Okay, maybe not. I don't know, lately it just seems like backstabs are not working for me. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Get out! Oh no. Oh, that was so close. Skeptic Spice, what's back here? Can't see anything. Okay. Didn't need that, so it was kind of a waste. You can see the item down there, but we gotta drain that first, I do believe. I'm not mistaken. And I may be. I think I've actually already come through this area. Let me see if I've already got the... No. I don't think I did. I think that was a different area that looks similar. Green Blossom. They really should give you anti-poison items rather than Green Blossom. Yeah, I guess you can't backstab them. I thought you could. Oh, surprise, it gives poison. Titanite Shard, which you'll long be past Titanite Shards by this point in the game. See if there's a secret here. What does this say? Try hole. Yeah, we'll pass on that one. So, my reevaluation of the game has been more positive than I'd expected. I knew it wasn't going to be as negative as I'd always been before, but this is not the final boss of the area, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not. Because I haven't had a chance to get to the windmill or the rest of the area. The windmill? The windmill. Today's drink of choice is actually an Alka-Seltzer Cold and Flu drink. It's like a honey lemon flavor. Hot, of course, is basically Tylenol with a couple other things added to it. It is essentially drinking the equivalent of what usually comes in your cold and flu type cough syrup, which is designed to clear your sinuses, stop you from coughing, and give you that fever reducer in pain med Tylenol. Covetous Demon. That's it. Okay, I remember now. I totally forgotten how to tackle this boss. Like I don't remember how to deal with Jabba the Hutt. I know he rolls over at some point. Does he jump at you? Apparently he swipes at you. Yeah, there's the roll. I remember that roll being dangerous. And that's it. So far, this has been ridiculously easy compared to my other playthroughs. I think it's because I've been investing a lot in upgrading both armor and weapons. And I can tell you that in contrast to Dark Souls, the only other Souls game where you could upgrade your armor, upgrading your armor in Dark Souls 2 does a lot more than it did in Dark Souls. Now, granted, you still definitely want to upgrade your weapon first. Weapon first is always your mantra for these games. Whether it's Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, or Dark Souls 2, it's all about that weapon first. Upgrade your weapon first. Unless you absolutely need a stat to reach a bare minimum threshold for something, your primary goal is always to first upgrade your weapon. So, if you have plenty of souls to level, but you can upgrade your weapon, upgrade your weapon. Alright. Once this medicine takes effect, maybe it'll start to clear out my sinuses so I won't sound so stuffed up. Alright. What do you currently sell now? Nothing, okay. Burn and bonfire to strengthen nearby foes.
No interest.
Because you're a masochist.
I knew you.
Let's see, nothing needs repair. And we still don't have another Titanite chunk. And we still don't have more large Titanite shards for this. Oh, and by the way, somebody did point out that I accidentally upgraded my regular leggings instead of my Elite Knight leggings. I had noticed that afterwards. I think I mentioned it in a previous playthrough. And in fact, I accidentally started wearing a pair of regular Knight leggings instead of the Elite Knight. And then I caught that mistake and changed it. As Matthew Matosis has pointed out, it seems incredibly just weird and stupid, just downright dumb, that the blacksmith and what's her name? This lady, Stone Trader Cloanne,
No interest.
that supposedly they're father and daughter, but yet neither one acknowledges the other any more than that, oh, you know, that person over there, that looks like my dad. Oh, that person over there, that looks like my daughter. But they don't even bother talking to each other. Like, they don't even bother just trying to confirm it. Like, why would the blacksmith not just be like, hey, Cloanne, is that you? I mean, she could just get up and walk over there and be like, hey, Dad, is that you? And there you go, okay, problem solved, then you'll know. But nope, they just both sit here just very stupidly telling you that the person within about 30 feet may or may not be their, you know, close family relative. Okay. Talk about leaving story arcs wide open with no resolution. Yeah, I already used that. Awesome. And then I think we're at 105 agility, so unless I feel the need to increase that, let's leave that as is. Ooh, 3 extra damage. And that one's 89, 90, 91, 2. Okay. That only gives us 1 stamina point per. I feel like we could use some more health, but no, actually I don't find myself losing a lot of health or getting close to dying very often. In fact, we've died very, very few times in this playthrough so far. Let's go ahead and do dexterity. We're so close to the next level that we're going to pop some souls to get there. I hate to leave that. 11-3-8-8. 11-3-8-8. I hate to be that close and then walk away. We'll go ahead and pop this full Covetous Demon Soul. Yeah, we'll need some more. So let's pop some more. Alright, let's see how far that takes us. Hopefully to level twice. Seek lest. Okay, got it. Thank you, Emerald Herald. Or the green messenger. Alright. Well, I guess herald isn't exactly the same as messenger. That's 2, and that's 2. Why not? We'll do strength. We can level twice. 2 and 2 and 2. 2 and 2. So it does the same. We'll go ahead and slowly budge dexterity up towards strength. See, I feel like all those points we put into adaptability were virtually wasted because there was absolutely no need to have the agility stat in this game. As I mentioned before, Miyazaki has said exactly that. He's basically said in not so many words, indirectly, that that was a stupid idea. And that's my very, very interpreted paraphrase of what he said. He essentially simply mentioned that he wasn't going to have that kind of stat in Dark Souls 3. And the only reason not to do that is either it doesn't work for the unique balance of that game because the balance of the game is different, or it was a bad idea. Because the two games are very, 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 very similar, then it seems to me that the conclusion is very simple. The reason he doesn't have an agility stat or anything close to it, the reason iframes aren't modified by a stat in Dark Souls 3 is because it was a bad idea to do it in Dark Souls 2. What the heck was that? Oh, did he try to parry me? Is that what he did? I think that is what he did. I think he tried to parry me and missed. What does this do? It moves that up. Okay. Whatevs, man. Whatever floats your boat, lifting urns upwards into the sky. Yeah, and the way you jab with the two-handed thrust attack of this longsword, I don't know, it just feels so weird to me. It just looks weird, it feels weird. I don't know why. But if you look at it, like, I don't know, it just feels like an awkward animation. I can't really explain it. It's subjective, I know. I know it's subjective. You don't have to remind me. This looks like it should be an illusion or secret door, but it either isn't or is open some other way. Is there something that shoots at me from here? Yeah, okay. Yep, that takes care of that. Alright, now let's get that guy. You can't shoot him in the head because he doesn't have one. No. Oh, come on now. You're gonna do what I do? You're gonna be that cheap? Got him, okay. Love this bow. Yeah, bow is super useful in Dark Souls 2. More so, in my opinion, than either Demon Souls or Dark Souls. Ooh, the only reason I dodged that attack was because of that extra iframe from... Well, in my opinion, I believe I dodged that thanks to the extra iframe from 105 agility. I think I would have been hit by that had I not gotten to 105 agility. Yeah, and I know sometimes I will misspeak. I'll say agility when I mean adaptability, or usually I'll say adaptability when I really mean agility. I know I'm doing that, just so you know. I know that I'm doing it occasionally. When I say adaptability, what I probably mean sometimes is agility. Like when I say, oh, we got our adaptability to 105, I meant agility. I think there is a secret in here. Not really sure why you lift those up. That seems pointless. I guess so they don't break or something? I don't know. Well, I thought there was a secret in here somewhere. Maybe not. And actually, do we have... Oh yeah, we still have the poison bite ring on. I don't think we'll necessarily need it now. Let's see. We could do the ring of restoration. None of these seem particularly all that useful. Increase poise, though poise seems to be broken, at least for PvP. We'll try it out for a bit and see how that goes. Oh shoot, forgot about this guy. Oh shoot. Yeah, look at how much damage he did, or rather didn't do to me. Definitely feel like I got away from that with so little damage because of the Elite Knight armor set plus upgrades. Definitely feel like that's what helped me out there. This would be a really mean place to put a poison trap or some other trap, because you're likely to very quickly try to roll away from it and then accidentally roll off the edge. Have to be careful with that. It's interesting that in some games, even though you have full control and you can fall off ledges, if you just push your character towards a ledge, your character will naturally pull back or stop right at the ledge, because it's just anticipated that you wouldn't want to go all that way. Whereas, yeah, don't try to jump that. Whereas in other games like this one, if you try to push yourself off a ledge, you'll simply walk right off. Exactly the way you push your character. But I think a game like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Shadow of the Colossus, if you try to push off of a ledge, you'll actually stop right as you get to the ledge and start to sort of teeter on the very ledge, and then you'll have to push again to fall. So the game makes this assumption that you don't really intend to completely fall off. Which is reasonable, I guess, because, I mean, it makes sense that you wouldn't necessarily want to, you know, just walk your character off a ledge to die, although not all ledges cause you to die. We'll go ahead and pop our flame butterfly. I love that. Light torch autonomously. You could just say light torch. That would have been another way to say it. And again, there's no indication here that you can light this up, or that you can even walk up that ledge. In my opinion, just the game being way, way too cryptic. You have to rely on a message being there, and if you're playing offline, then there won't be a message there. Black firebomb. I need to use a effigy at some point here. Oh shoot! Ah, there we go. Yeah, that long, awkward pause between when you expend all your stamina and when it starts regenerating. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use the effigy now so that I can continue to get all my health back when I heal up. Yeah, there we go, see? Wanted to make sure I can continue to use that Radiant Life Gem so I didn't waste any of it. Oh, you can break that. I never realized that. I think I've... Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Anything over on this side, then? Oh, yeah, this will be a perfect place to hide something. Oh, yeah. Hey there, buddy.
Shush. Yeah, it's... You want... what? Have you no grant? I let you.
What is this for? I don't know, okay.
All right.
So what does he do? I don't normally watch these, but I just want to see where he's putting it. Oh, just right there. Okay.
Go on ahead. I won't
So-
offer this to you twice.
So, wait a minute, can you walk out on that ledge? Not gonna try it. Really, like, why is he sitting there, Ferrous Lockstone and Twinkling Titanite? I guess that's okay, though I don't really see the point of it. I mean, 2,000 for Ferrous Lockstone. I guess that would be worth it if you need Twinkling Titanite or you really need a Ferrous Lockstone. See if he has anything else to say. Oh, shoot. Learn gesture. Talk to him till we exhaust all his possibilities here, just in case. You know, there's always that chance they'll give you something. He can give you the whip, claws, and a wooden shield. The thief set. Interesting, considering he's not a thief. So, kinda makes me wonder, like, why would he sell the thief set of all people?
Find it.
Why him? You know what I mean? He's not a thief, and he's not really an armorer. But it doesn't really matter. Okay. Should I have jumped on that? No, okay. Large soul of a proud knight and a divine blessing. I tend not to use divine blessings, I just tend to keep them for later, and then later never comes. Is there something up there if you run and jump on it? Yeah, there is. Okay, let's do that then. Does it keep moving after you flip the switch, or does it only move? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Run, run, run. Oh, you didn't have to run that fast. There's plenty of time. You could probably could have walked to it. Oh, shoot. Who did that? Mira shields. Okay, I guess so. That's your thing. Oh, come on now. I didn't fall that far. That's a lot of damage for that little tiny drop. Yeah, these desert sorceresses are pretty tough. I'm not a fan of them. With their exploding magics. Those exploding magics are very dangerous. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, I didn't realize I was out of stamina like that. Let's go, 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 run. Run. Let's force them into this little narrow ledge here. Okay, that's one down. Two, three, four. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that was a close one. Silver black spear, not back. Was it silver black or silver back? Silver black spear. Huh. I don't know if I've ever used that. Yeah, that moment right there really kind of highlighted our low vitality because we nearly got wasted in a split second. Hey, I didn't know you were down here. You do anything else for me here? You sell anything? Give me anything? No, you just kind of chill. Okay, got it. Poison in those, so don't touch them. Does not open from this side. Well, it's too bad we don't have like a sharp object of some kind that could, you know, cut through the door. You know, I know, I'm not being critical of the game for that. Obviously, games use doors to block your movement temporarily. So in order to get keys and all that. And you know, I can't expect the game to be ultra realistic, obviously. Wow, look at that fire. Shoot, is there a gap there? Yes, there is. And, oh, I might regret this a lot. Oh shoot, one more, there we go. Can I get across that? Can I walk across that? Oh shoot, will I die if I jump there? Yeah. But I don't really see another way across it. I'll do it, okay. Oh shoot. Darn it. I regret my actions. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Never ever put precise jumping in a Souls game. It doesn't work. These games are just not designed for that. Precise falling, precise jumping, any sort of precision platform work, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you know, I just realized I skipped a bonfire. Oh, I should have used that bonfire. I totally missed that bonfire. And I shouldn't have. Just get away from that. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. Oh, come now. The ultra fast, sudden, jerky movement. I love it. I love it. It's so Dark Souls 2. It is so Dark Souls 2. I'm a big creature that usually moves at this speed, but when necessary for the purposes of difficulty, I'm going to just have this ultra burst of speed in a split second. Because difficulty. Because difficulty, guys. Because difficulty. Most of Dark Souls 2's design can be explained in 2 words. Because difficulty. There's one purpose and one purpose only to much of what this game does. And that is simply to make the game... Oh, come now. I'm stuck in this animation. I couldn't even roll out of it. He's stuck trying to walk into a character to get up a ladder. That is such crap. Get out of here. Get out of here. Give me a break. I got better things to do than play around with your glitchiness. Alright, let's try this again here. And, you know, being able to get hit in the middle of those, yeah, fog wall thingies, not cool. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Oh, I thought I was going to roll twice because of the button, what's it called? Input queuing, that's what it is. When they queue up multiple inputs when you spam a button, which is, of course, always a failure of game design. You never, ever queue up attacks like that in an action game. It's always a sign that they just didn't know what they were doing. I actually had someone try to argue that with me, and I'm sorry, but no. You never, ever queue up attacks in an action game when someone mashes a button. You just don't. It's always, 100% of the time, a bad idea and bad design. Alright. And one thing about FromSoft that you'll have to acknowledge, whether you like it or not, is they're incredible when it comes to creating these really interesting worlds, for the most part. They can create some really awesome mechanics and interesting game design as a whole. But other than that, like when it comes to their just raw programming ability, they're not very good. They're actually pretty bad at programming. I mean, they can just be downright terrible at programming. Surprised how much damage I'm doing, given that this short bow hasn't been upgraded once. So, if I upgrade it, I should do much more damage. Really? All those hits and still more? Alright, there we go, finally. I need some Titanite chunks is what I need. Oh, shoot! Oh, come on. Dark Souls 2. Welcome to Dark Souls 2, guys. Welcome to Dark Souls 2. I need to stop avoiding my Estus like that. Gotcha, lady. Alright. What's next? Boss is over there, right? I think so. Oh yeah, this is kind of a frustrating area. You know, we can just temporarily equip another weapon for the purposes of taking out those urns. This way we're far enough away to where the poison won't affect us. And then get rid of that so we can fast roll again. Fast shot, rapid shot. Interesting that this game, unlike many others of similar type, like action RPGs, like say Kingdoms of Amalur, you don't unlock abilities. You know, for example, you don't unlock a special ability to backstab, or you don't unlock a special triple attack combo. You know, where many games will use that. You know, the ability to unlock different attacks, different move sets. This game, you pretty much have them all from the start. You just have to know how to use them. Poison trap? Oh, shoot. Oh, come on now. No. Let me get away. Let me get away. Oh, come on. Not even close. Not even close to hitting me. Oh, I remember. These enemies have some of the worst hitboxes in the Souls series. I remember now. I remember highlighting that on many live streams. So up until now, we've actually had a pretty good experience with the game. But this area here is really highlighting what's wrong with the game. It just highlights so much of the problems that the game has. Interesting that it was this area. I don't remember this area being that particularly bad. But indeed, it does highlight the problems of Dark Souls 2. Really, really stresses them. Does she get poisoned? Sure enough. Bye-bye. Haha, poison. We could go back to kill that mimic. I don't know what it drops. But you know, the game trains you pretty much not to attack. Oh, yeah, the run at you with their weapon up in the air. One of the cheapest tactics the game has, where the enemy just continually runs at you faster than you can run with their weapon up there. They just hold it and hold it and hold it and hold it until they get to you. Comically stupid. Gotcha. Did you drop anything for me, lady? No, but you did fall to the ground with an arrow stuck in you. Alright. So yeah, I think we've experienced more deaths in this area than all the rest of the game combined. Let's see here. What did we do last time? Oh, we did a spear. Interesting, this thing is not upgraded at all, but only takes 2 hits to kill these things. Nah, no point in the R2, it still takes 2 hits. Jeez, sort of making me wish I'd specialized in the spear, upgraded a spear to start out with. Kind of liking the spear moveset. And I believe putting the Pharaoh's thingy there will only create that curative water. How's that for an interesting word? Curative. Touch your bloodstain. You know, I think I got rid of all the Lloyd's talismans because I did forget about the whole mimic thingy they can do for you. Well, whatever. Like that, you stupid mimic. Your stupid hitboxes, the work hook, and the dark gauntlets. Nope, completely useless. For me, at least. Let me see. How many of these Pharaoh's Lockstones do I have? 4. I'll use one. Why not? I finished all this medicine. Other than a tiny little sip left. Hopefully I'll get something out of it. Let's see, does this water actually heal you? It does, okay. Nice. I want to see something here. Does it remove the poison? It does. Instantly removes poison and heals. Nice. That's pretty cool. I wish they had a Pharaoh's Lockstone where you could put it in there and then it opens up a bunch of those throughout the entire level, not just one in one spot. And welcome to Completely Unreasonable Red Phantoms. This guy isn't as bad as some of the others. I can jump in the air and twist and turn directions while in the air in order to slam down and hit you because I'm a Red Phantom and it's Dark Souls 2. Yeah, those Red Phantoms. I mean, even some of the most die-hard fans of Dark Souls 2 have to admit the Red Phantoms in this game. Many of them can be just absolute BS. What am I getting into over here? Nothing? Aha! I knew there was at least one secret door around here somewhere, and it is a bonfire of all things. I like that, I guess. Bonfire is always a good thing, I suppose. I believe I can now teleport to that without sitting at it. So I won't sit at it and restore the enemies quite yet. That'd be funny if they put another bonfire here. Very purposely. Is there some way to tell if it's a mimic by looking at it? You can really see how crappy the textures look when it's up close like that. Petrified something. Okay. there's a summon sign, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that particular summon sign is of a NPC. Oh, shoot. I ran out of stamina. That was bad, but it didn't hurt me too bad there. Oh, I need to let my stamina come back. Whew. Oh, he's alive. Now he's dead. Silver black shield. Okay, it's a whole set there, huh? Jester Thomas. Sure, why not? Any other players? Yeah. PC version seems fairly dead. I mean, I got a couple people, but honestly, I feel like I'm seeing more summon signs in Dark Souls on the PC than Dark Souls 2, which may be the case. I'm seeing quite a few messages, but then again, messages will hang around for a while, so you know, it doesn't really tell you how active the game is. And it could be, you know, 1 or 2 players just dropping a ton of messages, making it look like it's a lot more active. I'm gonna hang on to that anti-poison thingamajigger, and I'm not sure what works on this lady. I would imagine that if anything, fire would be good. But I don't have fire, I guess. So instead, I'll use bleed, poison, dark, lightning. Let's try magic. That worked for us last time. Oh shoot, I forgot to move. What an idiot. Oh, wow. Almost got me, lady. Did I actually cast that thing on my weapon? Do I have that on my weapon? I don't even know if I do. Can you come out from the poison spot right there, please? I don't really like you in the poison area. Oh shoot, I meant to roll, but I accidentally hit the attack button. Oh, drain my stamina. That was a bad idea in general. Always have enough stamina for one more roll, if nothing else. And don't get hit by her tail. Like I did. Oh, shoot. Gotcha, lady. That would have been a much harder fight had Jester Thomas not distracted her. Bye, Jester Thomas. And of course, most of you already know this, but if you don't light up the windmill, the fan, or the blades, if you don't burn them, that entire boss arena will be full of poison, and you'll just be continuously poisoned during the entire fight, which, well, that's one way to make that fight quite the challenge, because you guys see how much damage poison does to you. So I suppose you could, many people have, and you could do a challenge run where, you know, you don't drain the poison from the boss arena. And instead, you know, just equip as much poison resist as you can, get some poison items with you, and then fight it out. Yeah, my sinuses are still kind of locked up back there. It swells up. I think I've told people this before, and it has nothing to do with Dark Souls 2 or video games. But when I was younger, I had this mistaken note. Look at the terrible textures right there at the bottom of the, like right there. See that at the bottom there? Wow, those are like PlayStation. Those would look mediocre on a PlayStation 2. Those look pretty bad. I mean, they look really bad. And people are like, oh, well, don't focus on them. Well, I didn't focus on them. They just drew my attention to it without me even trying. Is there a secret in here, or do I simply always think there's a secret in here? Yeah, I just think there is, but there isn't. Okay. Ah, it leads to this. That's right, because up in the sky is a giant iron keep full of lava. But, you know, we've all criticized that endlessly. I think I shall stop right there. Okay. And this is, of course, where we can get the upgrade material that we need to free up, what's his face? McDougal or whatever? McDuff, whatever his name is. McDonald's. Let's go back and take care of whatever we need to take care of. We're almost at the end of this episode. Unquestionably, this has been the most negative episode yet. No doubt about that. I don't know why I keep running back here. I'm pretty sure I haven't picked up anything that I can use. But just in case, I double check. No, okay. And then make sure nothing needs repair.
Gilligan can attract people
Okay.
these days.
Let me go talk to Gilligan's Island. Who remembers watching that? I remember watching that with my mom when I was really young.
Wait, the name. All right, I have.
Let's talk.
You.
You gonna give me anything, buddy? Nothing?
What's it?
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Some games let you hold the action button and it skips the dialogue. Other games, like the Persona series, at least some of the Persona games, allow you to fast forward through, which is interesting. And kind of neat. I like that option. Skip is always good, too. Of course, a lot of games allow you to skip. You hit, like, back and then start to skip. Then it starts the next cutscene. And there's, like, 3, 4, 5 cutscenes in a row. And for each one, you have to do the skip thingy. So, I don't know what that's about. But whatevs, man.
Oh, yeah. And there's hell. You want to go down? Fine. You need, but you're.
Let's just go ahead and pay for the 12,000 one. So yeah, we got it. We know what you're doing, buddy. It's done. What's done is done. I guess I also should have waited to open up the treasure chest up here, because I think they say if you wait longer, there's a higher level upgrade material in it. So I probably should have waited to get a large Titanite, because I seem to be needing more large Titanites than Titanite. I can get enough Titanite by simply buying it, but the large Titanite you can't buy at this point. So yeah, it would have been better for me to wait to open that treasure chest. You got anything for me? I don't think he ever has anything for me, does he? Royal Soldier armor. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I don't like the helmet, though.
Always open for business.
So far, none of our equipment has broken, but then again, early on in the game, we did spend a lot of time playing with the anti-durability ring. What is it? Bronze knuckle ring? Something like that? The other thing is that I think they fixed the durability glitch, that when you play in the 60 FPS continuously, that it drains your durability faster, and also when you hit your own white phantoms, it just saps durability from your weapon. I think they fixed it even in the original, oh, yep, that's a 3-point lead right there. I think they fixed it in the original Dark Souls 2, not just in Scholar of the First Sin. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, as always.
It happens
I don't mind being corrected, as long as it's correct correction. And of course, the Lord Souls, or rather the Boss Souls, we never need, so we'll pop them all. You know, that's the one good thing. We know we never need any of the Boss Souls, so we can just pop them all.
Bear, lest this.
And how about, let's see, what does that do? That does 2, and that does 2. Okay, we'll continue pushing decks up. I think next time we come into a lot of souls, maybe from a boss fight, we'll put somewhere between 2 to 4 levels into Vitality. Okay. And actually at this point, we are ready to roll in the Iron Keep, but we're not going to do it in this episode. Sorry guys, I know some of you would prefer longer episodes, but hey, I'm not going to be like Matthew Matosis, who just uploaded his Dark Souls commentary, which is over 6 hours long. Wow, that was one of the longest videos I've ever actually watched the entirety of on Dark Souls, or on YouTube, rather. It was a commentary of Dark Souls. I didn't watch it in one sitting, but I did watch it. Alright guys, thank you for joining me again. I believe this has been episode 11. If not, the title will contain the correct number. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel here. You can subscribe to my main channel. Link is in the description. It's called FoxeoGames. I have reviews and commentaries on it. You can like this video, or you can dislike it. I'd prefer a like, but hey, whichever one works for you works for me. Leave a comment below, as always, and then follow me on Twitter. Links in the description, as always. And I will see you guys next time. Later, everybody.